Hey everyone, welcome to, I'm coming around. I had to start the camera. Hi, I'm Wendy Wesley. I'm a registered dietitian and a nutritionist, and I work for the St. Petersburg Free Clinic. And we are inside the St. Petersburg Free Clinic's teaching kitchen, and it is gorgeous. It is just beautiful. And I've got this big counter space, and this someday will be full of students, but today we have coronavirus, COVID-19 floating around. So we're doing our bowls lesson. We're going to do it on a video. And so I went to the produce stand about an hour ago and I bought all of these things. And then I had this quinoa in the cupboard. And you might say, well, what is a bowl? And a lot of you have probably had them in restaurants, and you can pay $10, $15 for them depending on the protein you choose. But really, a bowl is a bunch of greens. Right here I have red leaf lettuce that I've cut, tomato, carrot, I have some avocado. This is an orange bell pepper. And what I've done is I've sauteed some mushrooms, little baby portobellas, in some garlic and oil. And what I've done is I've made some quinoa, this quinoa here that is in the bag. And this cooked up in 15 minutes, the quinoa did, and the mushrooms cooked up, I don't know, 3-4 minutes in a little, like I said, a garlic and olive oil. So instead of choosing a protein like a shrimp or a chicken or something, which are all awesome choices, I decided, because I was in the produce market and the shrimp was pretty expensive. They wanted like $13 a pound, and I just didn't want to spend that. I said, let's make our protein, quote unquote, protein, our mushrooms. But the true protein star in this bowl will be the quinoa. So let me put my glasses on. So this is a cup of cooked quinoa. So this, I'm looking at always look at your food labels. Become a label reader. I do classes on label reading. And the other thing I'm doing classes on coming up in the future is how to cut all of this. I cut this up pretty quick. This is a new knife. It is very sharp, and it didn't, I don't know, $5 for this knife? Really, I picked it up at like one of those discount stores, and I thought, oh, this is gonna be kind of junky. It's a nice knife. I like the weight. It's razor sharp. And the thing is, I can get a blade on anything. I've got tools to get a blade on anything. I've got a sharpening. This is a whetstone, so I'm gonna get a good blade on it when it starts to go dull. And then before every time I use it, I'm gonna rub it. I'm gonna run it on my sharpening steel, and I'm gonna get a nice blade on this and keep it nice and sharp. So you don't have to have expensive knives, but you do have to know how to keep them sharp. And I'm going to do classes in the future on how to sharpen knives. And that means I've prepared all of these vegetables really fast because I have a nice sturdy cutting board. That's another very important thing. So back to the label. Let's look at the label here. So 1/4 cup is the serving size. So here, this is quick, 1/4 cup. Yep, 1/4 cup. Just this dry, 1/4 cup dry. So here, we'll scoop it out. Level, all measurements are level, right? So 1/4 cup of this quinoa dry has, as far as protein is concerned, 6 grams of protein, which is pretty high, which is really high when you think about it. This is quinoa. Other things you can use in a bowl are rice or barley or other kinds of grains, and that's kind of what makes a bowl kind of fun. It's a protein, it's a grain, it's a bunch of vegetables, and it's dressing, and it is very filling. Another wonderful thing about quinoa, very high in fiber. I'm looking at the fiber here. Right, 3 grams of fiber in just this little bit of quinoa. So benefits of fiber, obviously GI health, keep you regular, keep you happy. Everybody likes to be regular and happy. And also lowers cholesterol. High fiber foods are known to lower cholesterol. And then finally, keeps you full. So you eat all of these fiber full, wonderful vegetables and proteins, and well, proteins don't have fiber, but actually this quinoa is very high protein and high fiber, so it's a double win. Okay, let's assemble the bowl. So what I'm going to start with is the quinoa. One little tip I have for people is to cook your grains on Sunday. So if you can cook your grains on Sunday, you can get a step in your Monday or Tuesday night routine out of the way, because you will have just cooked this on Sunday and you just keep it in the fridge. But I cooked this, it took me 15 minutes. So I'm going to start with a serving of the quinoa in the bowl, okay? And then I'm going to load up my greens. This is, like I said, red leaf lettuce. I'm gonna load up my bell pepper. So what I'm doing is I'm making a bowl for one, but here's the thing. I bought this stuff at the produce market. I spent $8. So for $8 in ingredients, you could easily feed 4 people because you see, I haven't used all the lettuce. I haven't used all the avocado. I haven't used all the pepper. So I just made this for one. So $8 is going to feed 4 people. And if you bought a protein and if you splurged for the shrimp, still, it is just a mere fraction of what you would spend at a restaurant if you went and did this at a restaurant. Okay, so here I'm going to add my avocado on top. Wonderful, wonderful. And then let's get those mushrooms in. Okay, let's get these. Where do I want to put my mushroom? Sprinkle them on top. I'm going to show you this when I'm done. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous when you look at the color and all the different textures and flavors. I think that's why bowls are so wonderful, because every bite's just a little bit different. You know, you kind of don't know what you're going to get with each bite. So here, I'm going to show this to you. Here's our quinoa right here, our avocado, our sauteed mushrooms. I did them in garlic because I love garlic. Here, cucumber, tomato, and then underneath all of it is that red leaf lettuce. And I am a fan of cilantro. So here, a generous sprinkling of cilantro, because I think cilantro makes everything taste better. Not everybody likes it. For some people it tastes soapy, but for me, I think it tastes nice and fresh. So you can put together an oil and vinegar vinaigrette. You can use something from your refrigerator if you've got your favorite dressing. We're also going to do a lesson on dressings, because I love to put together dressings and come up with fun different combinations. So here's this gorgeous bowl. And I put it together in about 20 minutes. And I spent about $8. Not just for this bowl, but I could feed 4 people on $8 with all the ingredients here. So I thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And I'll be back with more videos from this beautiful kitchen for the St. Pete Free Clinic. And we'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.